Okay, Gemini, you're up next. This is a reading for Gemini. I am here to consult the tarot and the rune stones and my own personal oracle deck. And we're going to take a look at Gemini. What's going on with you? How are you? Thanks for being here. I hope this reading finds you well. I am really enjoying getting this channel started, and I appreciate all the support. My name is Petra, and I'm here in my apothecary. I'm an herbalist and an alchemist, and I make medicine with plants and the elements. I will put the link for my online shop in the description. And yeah, this is a collective message for the Geminis. We're going to look at what's going on in the heart, under the surface. What is at the root of the issue for the Gemini? Mutable air. Wherever Gemini is in your chart or in your life, you can apply these messages there. Gemini, how are you feeling? How are you feeling, Gemini? What is going on with my hair? Okay. I don't know. You spying on somebody? Trying to figure out if you're going to take a leap of faith towards this wish that you want? Can you have it? Can you get this wish? You're trying to figure it out. Page of Swords, Nine of Cups in reverse, and the Fool. You're watching and waiting, observing. Should you take the risk? Should you try? Should you try for this thing that you really want? You've been wishing for it. You're calculating the risk. Is it worth the risk? Should I try again? You might be actually spying on someone, trying to figure out if you should approach them again. I said again. This Nine of Cups makes me think that this is something you are not quite sure you can attain. You may have tried in the past for it, and it was unattainable. You may have doubted whether you could get it. You may have doubted, like there's some kind of edge to push past that you're calculating. You're like, is it worth it? Yeah, you're observing something that you've been hoping for. There's something that maybe you might be waiting for information for when you can try again on something that you've been hoping for. It's like you're watching and calculating for the moment when you can try again, when you can go for it again. Yeah, Wheel of Fortune in reverse is underneath that Fool. Spinning the wheel, it's like you're waiting for the right timing. Lots of Aries energy here. lots of Aries energy here. So you could be observing an Aries. You could be spying on an Aries or watching an Aries and waiting. We've got now the Fool, the Magician, and the Emperor on the table. Lots of cardinal energy here too, with the Justice and the Chariot. Yeah, you are holding back. This Aries, or this Aries-like person, or this Aries-like opportunity or role, there's some Aries-like entity that you're observing, right? And you're trying to figure, it could even be you, a role that you're stepping into, a new position, a new leadership position, a new beginning, like going off to college, going off to a new school, a new career, a new job. There's something here that's very Aries. And you're doing a lot of thinking about it. You're observing it. Is it worth the risk? Is it what I want? Is it, can I get it? Do I deserve it? There's a lot of thinking going on about this Aries. But not a lot of action, right? Eight of Pentacles with the Justice in reverse. I think you're nervous. You're nervous about this. Either if this is an Aries person, they make you nervous. You're in this energy approaching this energy, right? So these pages to this Emperor, you are feeling nervous. See even how this page is approaching the Emperor. He's on his throne. He's walking towards him. It's kind of like, I have butterflies in my stomach. This is a big deal, right? All these Aries cards are the major Aries cards. And here you are in this page energy. Like, do I do it? Can I do it? What happens when I do it? It's a big threshold approaching. I think you may even be trying to like ignore it or go in the opposite direction. See the Hermit walking away. The page is approaching the Emperor, but the Hermit is walking away. There's a on the fence. You're not sure if you can do it. You're not sure if you can approach this Aries. You're not sure if you can approach this new position or this new beginning in your life. And then look at the middle row, the Strength and the Chariot in reverse with the 9 of Wands. All of this holding back. Should I go forward? Should I not? Do I have what it takes? Can I get there? I want to step outside of my comfort zone. No, I don't. It's very, I feel like you're going in and out of a threshold. Like, I'm gonna go for it. No, I'm not. I'm ready. No, I'm not ready. I'm okay. I'm gonna do it. No, I'm not gonna do it. I take it back. There's a lot of going in back and forth about this threshold, this leap of faith or stepping off this cliff. It's like, whew, butterflies. This feels like it could be a threshold that's coming up in, kind of far off. Like it's something you have quite a bit of time to think about. You're trying not to back out. You're trying to work up the nerve. This Eight of Pentacles in reverse with this Justice in reverse. You're nervous, you don't have what it takes. You're trying to work up the nerve. You're trying to get it together. You're trying to be like, okay, yeah, you're trying. It's like almost like giving yourself a pep talk. Like, yeah, you got what it takes. You got what it takes. So you maybe, I'm seeing somebody like, if this is an Aries that you're trying to approach, like, sending little messages and then getting scared and like ignoring them. Hermit. This is a big deal, Gemini. This is a big deal. There's something here that is life-changing, is like, if this is a person, this is the one for you, at least how you're thinking about it right now. If this is a life transition, this is a big transition, like from, being a teenager to being an adult, from childhood to going and being a teenager, or if there's something massive here that's like you have this impending threshold and you are dancing back and forth across it, thinking about it. You could be doing a lot of daydreaming about it, a lot of planning, to-do lists. What do I need to do to be ready? What do I need to do to... And I see you kind of like almost self-soothing. This Strength card here, you see how she's taming the lion. You're trying to find a calm. You're trying to find a balance in the middle of this back and forth. Right? You want to move, you're moving forward, you're not moving forward. You're sure of yourself, you're not sure of yourself. And here she is. See, both of these guys have the figure 8, or the infinity sign above their head, the Magician and the Strength card. And that's about that equilibrium, right? It's like you're trying to find this equilibrium. You're trying to ride the waves. I think there's a sense that that you're going to do it. You know this is going to happen. It's inevitable. There's something that you're like, okay, I've already committed to going to this place. I've already committed to this new position. And you feel yourself trying to back out. So you're just kind of like, let me just hang in there. Like, let me just bide my time until it arrives, right? Like there's a waiting, limbo, being suspended. I almost think you enjoy this a little bit. I almost think you're enjoying this, the mental gymnastics of it. It's like you get to toy back and forth with this really big, exciting thing. And I think you're almost having fun doing this back and forth, like all the butterflies, all the am I ready? Am I not? Do I do it? Do I wait? Like, it almost adds to the flavor. It almost adds to like the allure, the excitement to not be sure, and to entertain these doubts, entertain this back and forth thing you're doing. It's a very Gemini thing to do. Like, I almost see you just turning it over and over and over in your mind, even though you've already made the decision, or even though you know what you're going to do, turning it over in your mind back and forth, just to taste it more. It's tension. There's a lot of tension. You see how much yellow there is on the board too? It's like very exciting. A lot of excitement, a lot of new. You're turning this new thing over and over and over in your mind. Just, there could be an anxious side to this, but here's also this Virgo. These two, the Hermit and the Eight of Pentacles. This is a very Virgo type energy of turning something over, working it, right? Like, what's that word? Muddling over something? Is that a word? Marinating on something? Yeah, you've got this big thing up ahead of you, and you're just marinating on it, going around and around, kind of playing with your food almost. Like, you know what, there's something here that's just, it's huge. It's huge. Upcoming life transition. Huge upcoming, opportunity, person, place that is really exciting. It's a level up. It takes you, yeah. If this is a person, it's someone you look up to and really respect. Or it's this maturing kind of energy, like you're going from one phase to the next, you're going from one level to the next. And you're feeling all nervous about it. I think part of you does kind of actually just want to back out, though. Even though you know you're not. If you're not sure that you're ready, okay, the part of you that is not sure that you're ready, right? Like, I think when you flip into this side of it, the Hermit side, and you're like, oh no, I'm not ready, I need to go back, and I need to not do this thing, I need to not move towards it. When you're on that side of the loop versus the side of the loop where you know what you're going towards, it's like you might feel like, oh, this isn't for me. Like you might be really entertaining some very serious doubts when you're on that side of the loop. And I think the key here, like I was saying with these infinity signs over these heads in the Strength and the Magician card, it's like finding that equilibrium, like giving your doubts their place, giving your indecision or your fickleness or the, like giving it its place, like letting yourself have a dip, letting yourself go in this direction and know that you're going to come back in this direction. It's kind of like your higher self knows. There's a part of you that can see clearly that you're going from one extreme to the other, even if when you're in one extreme or the other, you think that's the only thing. What is Gemini's clearest pathway forward? These cards are pissing me off. Just too big for my hands to shuffle. It also feels like this holding pattern that you're in, like just not, limbo, being in limbo, being stuck in limbo, that limbo stage before it happens. Ooh, I'm getting annoyed. Okay. That's it. Gemini, what is your clearest pathway forward? What is the Gemini's clearest pathway forward? The sun is at the bottom. Oh, this fire. Oh, this fire. The Chariot is here right next to the other Chariot. 8 of Cups in reverse with the 2 of Cups and the Chariot. You know that you're moving in that direction. This is what I was just saying. Here's the back and forth. Here's the walking away, and here's the walking towards. The 2 of Cups is coming together. The 8 of Cups is walking away, releasing. So here's this polar shift. You're riding between these two polar shifts. But that's what actually takes the Chariot forward. That is the principle behind this card, that you get forward motion by harnessing two very opposite forces, or forces that want to go in different directions. See how in both of these illustrations, these two different illustrations, one of the horses, these ones are like sphinxes, but these ones are horses. One is black, one is white, right? And the chariot, the chariot driver is able to harness those two animals that want to run off in different directions in order to pull him in the direction he wants to go. So here you are harnessing these two polar shifts, right? Here you are moving forward, even though you're moving side to side. You're going back and forth between, oh, I do want this, oh, I don't want this. Oh, I can have this, oh, I can't have this. You're going back and forth between being sure and having doubts, being excited and being afraid. Like, that up and down and that side to side thing, that actually is how you move forward. that's what moving forward, that generates forward movement. The Magician. Wow. Nice, Gemini. Look at this. The Magician with the Hierophant and the Four of Wands. I feel like this is saying what's on the other side of this door is the real deal. Okay? If this is a person, there's a real commitment and coming together and consecrating it. Like this is, if this is going off to school, this is like having, initiating a lifelong career, something that lasts the rest of your life, something that will carry you and provide for you for a long time. Like here with the Magician, we've got 2 repeats. Magician again. See the infinity sign above his head? That's so beautiful. That is so beautiful. It's really saying on the other side of that door is like the rest of your life, right? On the other side of that door is your legacy, like this looks like literally a lifetime accomplishment. These are all 3 upright too. A lot of success, a lot of wealth, something you can stand on. This is a gateway into that. You're walking into that. You're walking into this position of power, or this growing up. There's a real growing up happening here. And you're riding the waves through that gateway, right on through that gateway. See the Magician twice and the Chariot twice. That's a big blessing on whatever this is. Cardinal energy, powerful manifestation energy. What you call in, working for you, going in the direction you want to be able to go in, like making your life, being the author, the creator of your destiny. That's what this looks like. This is epic. Mars is currently in Gemini, and this is a very Mars-infused reading, a very fire-infused, Aries-infused reading. It feels like that Gemini energy is really riding that Aries energy. Stepping into power, stepping into new spaces, into new phases of life, a new phase of life beginning, right? Congratulations, Gemini. This is big. This is really big. I don't see you like undermining this in any way. I don't see the back and forth taking away from your forward motion. I don't see your hesitation jeopardizing the success of this. It's like all your doubts, all the back and forth, it's not taking away from anything you're doing, any of your goals, any of your power. It's like that is fine. It is fine. You don't need to move in a straight line to get where you're going, apparently. Keep giving yourself room to go back and forth. It's fine. You're going exactly the direction you need to go. You're moving on through that gateway. You're progressing to the next level. You're growing up. It's like that is how you move. So if you had any doubts about that, apparently I need to say that, right? That it's like, don't think that just because you have doubts or just because you have moments where you want to back out or you want to go in the other direction or you don't know which way you're going, don't let that make you think that you're off course. Don't let your doubts make you doubt yourself and your movement forward, right? I think that back and forth is natural for everybody and probably especially natural for Gemini placements. People with prominent Gemini energy in their chart. Supernatural. It's part of how you move. It is how you move forward. That is exactly how you move forward. So allow yourself the space. That's the only advice, right? And it's like, this is just literally a gateway up ahead of you. Like, you are progressing forward. No matter how much back and forth you do, you're going through that gateway. Okay, Gemini, what is your power stance? What is your power stance? Yes. The sun. Sowilo. The rune Sowilo is your power stance here, just to mirror the sun being at the bottom of the deck, on the second deck. I love that. I love that. Fire. Just letting yourself be, okay? This is that Leo energy, and this is also mirroring strength. That sun, just letting yourself be. Letting yourself be in it. Be present in it. Be present for the whole back and forth. You see how this even looks like a back and forth? A zigzag? That's how you allow yourself to be present in the moment. Is be present with when you go this way and present when you go that way. And acknowledge that that is your path. It is crooked. The path forward is crooked, right? And so be present at every twist and turn. That's a really great, God, there's so much fire here. Yeah, with the 4 of Wands, the Page of Wands, the 9 of Wands. Emperor, the Strength, the Magician, the Fool. Yeah, it's your emotions too, and then the cups, right? 2 of Cups, 8 of Cups, 9 of Cups. It's it's a roller coaster for sure. This is definitely a roller coaster. But that's what being is, right? That's what being in your authentic self means. You are going to change your mind. Your feelings do change. That is the nature of feelings. This is such a like fiery, sunny energy on these cards. Okay. What is Gemini's power stance? I'm using these postcards that I turned into my own oracle deck. I assigned them each a meaning and a sign, zodiac sign. Okay. Gemini, what energy is supporting you? What energy is supporting Gemini? What energy is supporting Gemini? Giraffe. Your networks, your community, your neighborhood, your gatherings, your people, your folks. This is such a sunny energy. Like, you see how you can even see the sun really big in the background of this image? This is saying, like, enjoy yourself. Like, enjoy this time. Just be with your people. Take the time to enjoy your connections. Enjoy the people around you. Enjoy this moment with them, right? You've got these big things coming up. You've got this big level up coming up. You're growing up. This is about playing and being playful and like enjoying each other while in the moment. Don't miss the moment. Enjoy every little moment. I have associated this image with Aquarius, the networks, that high up perspective too that giraffes have that I associate with Aquarius. And that's interesting because Aquarius is the opposite sign of Leo, which I associate with Sowilo, the sun. So we've got this opposite here, being yourself and being with your people. That's a really, just like, yeah, being present and being connected. Being present, being yourself with your folks. Like, that's an interesting power stance because it's very playful. It's very lighthearted. Giving yourself the space to just be in this liminal space, to actually enjoy it. To have fun through it, to find the places where you can have fun, where it is fun. Congratulations, Gemini. This is big. I hope this message is helpful. I think that wraps it up for tonight. Yeah, I'm like I feel like I started out with like butterflies and now I have like warm and fuzzies. So, enjoy this. Yeah, I'm gonna do who's next. Cancer. I will see you next for Cancer. And in the meantime, be well, be safe, be free, and yeah, I'll see you next time.